So,
Yes.
do you control money or does it control you? Who is the boss of the other?
Well,
Do you
tough
remember?
one.
Do you remember this comedy? Was it called Nation TV or NTV?
Uh-huh.
Those 2000s. Okay, so let me sing for you, but don't laugh. It used to go like this. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. Life is unfair.
Yeah, Malcolm in the Middle.
Yes,
You
yes,
can remember
exactly.
that. All
Yeah.
right, ladies and gentlemen, today we are welcoming you to Coffee and Sense, and we are going to be discussing the art of planning money,
Mm-hmm.
or better to say, budgeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Martha, do you budget?
Faithfully,
Mm-hmm.
faithfully, and faithfully,
Mm-hmm.
I budget. And I budget before spending the money.
Okay. Like way before the money comes.
You know the money is iko kwa njia.
Ina
Ndio
come.
ile.
Date
Haijafika.
25 ina come.
Yes, you already know. Like I already know in advance maybe the things I need to do
Yeah.
this month and all that.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, faithfully I budget.
All right.
Yes.
So please explain to us what that means or how it looks like.
Okay. So you know I'm a person of stories.
Yes.
Now my story goes like this. There is this couple.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, let me call them Peter and Mary Basic. Okay. They live in the county, Makueni County.
Okay.
Okay. And they're from church, working, and they have 3 children.
Mm-hmm.
Mutiso, Mweni, and Mutuku. So from church, of course, they want to buy their kids some fruits for break for the next day.
Yeah.
And they get 6 mangoes. Count with me.
6 mangoes.
6 mangoes.
Okay.
And 3 bananas.
Okay.
Okay. So how do they? Please note, what do I have? 6. They have 6 mangoes and 3 bananas.
Bananas, yeah.
That is context. That's all that they have.
Okay.
How will they distribute this equally?
Mm-hmm.
Not less, nothing more.
Yeah.
Okay. How do they make sure that these fruits are sufficient for these 3 children? Okay.
Yeah.
So count with me. So we have 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3,
Mm-hmm.
4, 5, 6. So how many mangoes does each child get?
2.
1, 2, 3 bananas.
1 banana each.
1 each, yeah, exactly. Yes. So what?
So that means every child has 2 mangoes and 1 banana.
Correct. Because that is the available resource at hand.
All
okay.
Okay.
Then, so because I like using stories, because remember, our podcast is all inclusive. It's for all. We don't want to use complex things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone can understand.
Yes. And then after that, what I just want to mention is it's budgeting. It's making sure everything that is at hand is sufficient
for everyone.
For everybody.
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, even I think we'll put in just a
photo.
You know the way you used to draw in primary stick, head, stick, hands,
yeah.
legs, just and then the fruits. Allocation we'll put that after this. Yes.
All right.
However, it's important just to mention, in simple terms, budgeting is the art of allocating funds, meaning the funds are there. You cannot allocate what is not there.
Have.
Okay, so the funds are there. We allocate to make sure it is sufficient for each need. However, we can have the basic definition from the dictionary. All right. And we can highlight as you go along.
Okay. So it says budgeting is a process of creating a plan. Okay. Keyword here is
roadmap.
Plan. Yes, roadmap for your money. And it ensures that your income, money in, right, covers your expenses, money out.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
And it helps you reach your goals. And the simple way to break it down is, first, you track what you earn, all right, and spend. 2, plan where the money goes every month. Okay?
Yeah.
Then the last one is adjust to make sure you're not spending more than you're making. So the golden rule here is spend less than you earn and give every dollar a job. Let it not
dollar,
be
shilling,
yen.
Yeah. Whatever.
rupees, whatever currency you're using.
Sawa.
Make sure you give it a job.
My second story.
Story,
Story.
come.
Story.
Story come.
The year 1990 something.
Mm-hmm.
Was it 2000? I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
The age or time, again with my younger brother also in primary school.
Mm-hmm.
It was Friday, Furahi Day. And
Like today.
And when, of course, dad was treating us, so he would give us 100 shillings once in a while, not all the time.
Yeah.
So that because we used to sometimes carry food or eat in the school cafeteria.
Mm-hmm.
Friday was when you can be able to go to the canteen and buy something of choice.
Wow.
But the rule was, so he'll give you 100 shillings. So these 100 shillings, he tells you, make sure you bring back something at the end of the day.
No specific amount.
Just bring something. Of course, don't bring 5 shillings.
I was going to say that I can come back with a shilling.
No. So you've come back. And then the canteen was we used to call it lower primary. And I remember it was just like a small little, think of 2 windows joined together.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy used to sell to us was called Gibson. I've just gone back in time. And he used to wear this white kofia, this white overall.
So you do like a chef?
No, just, like he's a talk. He's just the shop. Okay, us, it's because you were in lower primary. There was the other side for secondary on the other side.
Okay.
So he used to serve us.
Yeah.
But then now we were so small there. Sometimes guys would not queue. You're just there like, Gibson.
Kila mtu na pesa yake.
Gibson, you're 50 or 20.
Yeah, trying to
So
get served.
Yes. Now, so what we would agree, like chips then was 25 shillings and they were the best fries of chips in the world. Okay, salted.
Yeah.
No need to add nothing.
Just you eat it as is.
Yes, and then
was it packed in a paper bag?
Yeah, they keep brownish. Gosh, I wish
you guys are so sophisticated.
Yeah.
The khaki one, not a nylon paper, the one that you see through, then you would put sauce inside and squeeze it.
Now that one used to have is called budget. They were nice. Now that was a separate location. But they were the best, those ones.
I remember it kwa paper bag. You see that clear paper bag, like when you go to Mama Mboga and you're buying some nyanyas and onions.
So I know that one. So those are the best now. The best.
The la cream.
So these ones were just a light brown one.
Mm-hmm.
So we used to buy. So count with me. Chips was 25.
Okay.
Soda was 20.
So that's 45 bob.
Yes. So you used to put it in a tumbler. Tumbler, as in, what do you want me to call it?
What I'm just trying to say, to think is, so he used to open it from the bigger bottle.
Yeah, the 1 liter. The glass one.
Yes.
So you'd open Fanta, Coke, and put for you, and then you go with it in a straw.
Haitamwagika.
Si una balance. Shauri yako if you're on my way.
Yeah, and your tumbler.
Yes. So 25 plus 20.
Yeah, so
then
45.
Ice cream. So there were different types, but as you know, we are being treated. So we buy the expensive one.
Mm-hmm.
Not cool. Unajua kuna ile cool ya
ile
the
cool
orange
kwa
one.
maji na sukari na color.
But now we want something,
fancy,
creamy, So we buy coconuts.
Mm-hmm.
I must get that photo for coconut or chocolate. Honestly,
I want your childhood.
So then, that was the best ice cream in the world. So that was, I think, it was 25 also.
Yeah.
So I spent 70. So
70
25 plus 20 plus 25, 70.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So balance, you go home with about 30 shillings. Yes.
All right. That was good.
So why I've told this story is because most people usually think budgeting, I've gotten my first job salary, now that's when we start this
budgeting,
journey.
Yeah.
False.
Yeah.
You start this when you're young. Okay, start as early as possible.
Yeah.
Because you see, if he came and taught us like school that, Sasa, I'll be giving you this minus this, then what is left? No, I would not. But now it's when it's hitting me that
you're actually budgeting.
You're actually doing budgeting. Yes,
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey.
Me, it reminds me back in high school. Our school, we were allowed to carry grab, so to speak.
Can you please crisps, explain what grab is?
You can carry biscuits, some juice, some Blue Band and sugar. That we used to make something we used to call mukorogo. So you put Blue Band, a scoop of Blue Band, a scoop of sugar, and drinking chocolate, una mix in a kaki paste. So kenda kulala, you just lick. Don't ask. So I used to carry a box of biscuits. Britannia,
Hot
shortcake,
cake.
those
They
ones.
were like, oh my gosh.
They were so nice.
Those ones you can eat the whole day with no water, no nothing. Because
Everything. You just
saliva was sufficient.
Exactly. In the blanket tuko in the night.
Mm.
So I'd carry my box and go with it to school. So this one, I used to hog it, so to speak. Nilikuwa naiweka mahali, naificha.
So the same way in Kenya, you can hoard maize, you are
Yeah,
hoarding biscuits.
I was holding biscuits. So I would keep it. Sasa hapa midterm, sa ile everyone has eaten all their grab. You have money, but you have nothing to eat. Okay? So I remove my box. You see night preps. Ama tukenda kulala. I market. Of course, I will market at Cube 9. Biscuits.
That was your cube.
That was my, so me, I used to sleep in the main cube because nilikuwa nimejipox with the right crew. So we market before we go to preps and tell people after preps, biscuits are available. Whoever wants, come to XX please. So here I am after preps with my box of biscuits. I'm selling. And now at this rate, because I'm the one, the demand is there. The supplier is me. Right?
Only you.
Yeah, only me. We used to do that with one of my friends. But now we couldn't do it at the same time so that we make the demand. So nafungua box yangu, I would sell a biscuit at 2 shillings. Take it or leave it.
And those ones would have like 300 or 350 pieces.
Yes,
so
and you're buying that box at
300
I think you're buying that box at like 250. So I'd make some good profits out of it. And every box would buy me another box.
My gosh.
Tulianza kuhustle kitambo. So when we go for these gigs in school, not midterm, when you're going to like a trip in Tao or we are doing a cross country, those ones you're leaving school, you're running around, I would carry my money. Then you used to have someone I used to send. So remember now I've sold one box, I have money for 2.
Another one.
Yeah, so I would buy two boxes. And it will roll over into the term. So that by the time I'm going home, I have money. So I'd budget that money. I know I want to buy maybe a nice dress, something, because I knew nikiambia mom I want money, she will always say I don't have.
There's no money.
So I had to figure out how to sort my needs.
Money.
Yeah. So I'd buy my things, I'm happy, but I would still remember to keep the capital.
But you would sell like per piece?
Yes, one biscuit was 2 shillings.
And you would record all this?
Yes. So that now, sometimes you'd find you have slightly more than money to buy more than a box, an extra box, you have something extra. So now that's what's my pocket money nikienda nyumbani. So if there's some funky something, I have money. But now I still remember to keep back my capital so that when I go back to school, I have money to buy another box and it will roll over through my high school life.
You are an entrepreneur.
I think it started long time. Let's
go back to 2007. Same story like you, high school.
Yeah.
So I was in the UK.
Allah.
United Kitui.
Oh, sorry.
So, and no laughing.
Okay.
Sawa.
Serious.
We used to shave like a proper haircut. It was a girls' school. Bald.
So you and your brother, same what's up?
You see, yes, even my brother had longer hair. You see, my dreadlocks, they're not in vain.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I keep. So I used to shave, and we never used to have midterm, no canteen, no snacks, no anything. Even when used to our hair, like when it's grown, because you're not supposed to keep any long hair so that we could concentrate on the books.
Wow.
We used to use razor blade so I had someone used to shave my hair or a pair of scissors. So even if you have patches, you're okay, so long as you don't have long hair.
So long as you don't have hair.
But I had a pro barber in school, a girl.
Allah.
Yeah. So I used to be given maybe, and this is a whole term. A whole term, remember, had 12 weeks. Hey, life was not easy. I would be given pocket money of 300. And that was to cover everything. And our money used to be...
Was that inclusive of hair?
Everything, as in everything. I remember my first 2 terms I walked back home. Like it was like almost like a 2-hour journey. I'll come to that later. But now that there was no fare, because that time there were no like buses to take you from school to because I used to sometimes go to stay my grandma once in a while there. So, and that journey was long. So
I can imagine,
300 shillings is supposed to take care of the following. First, our money used to be kept by the account clerk. And then for you to make a call home, just to flash and for the guy to say, she used to call us Seki.
Sekia.
Seki used to, pigia mtoto wako, 10 bob, gone.
Gone, yeah.
So again, that is to cater for that. Please,
Also those calls
300,
home, yeah.
and those calls, you'll make them time to
Yeah,
time.
and then calling was expensive.
And also letters, don't forget.
Oh yeah, we used to buy
20,
stamps.
yes,
Oh
sawa.
no.
And I used to write love letters to my dad.
This your
And
father has seen problems.
telling you. And then there would be a list of different things. Then the same 300, those hot cake biscuits.
Yeah, the one for 2 shillings.
Some people
if
are
you're in
buying
my
for
place.
50. I'm wondering where do they have all that money?
Money, yeah.
My 300, I'm just buying 20. Hey, you're so hungry, you're craving.
I remember people used to come and buy for like 20 bob, then
Eh,
you put
yeah.
5 for morning.
Imagine.
Tea,
Oh, you mix it
then
with water
5,
and
survival.
so
Yeah.
I was like, this thing is just the money, the balance is not balancing.
The math is not mathing.
Okay, then I used to go for the competitions, provincial, those local,
Yeah.
there Kitui town,
Yes.
because school was not far from there. Then, of course, you have to pay something to go there or eat.
So you
Then,
need money again.
trip to Nairobi, 1,000
Aye.
or 500.
Your 300 is
I was like, this money you're giving me is not working.
Mm.
And this is where I started my journey of sales. So we are going home with dad. So I start telling him about the stories, how was school, etc. And I tell him, by the way, now next term, now this is closing day. You start early, always start
You're
early.
preparing.
Mental preparation. There's a provincial trip to Machakos. And then also I'm supposed to come to Nairobi. They used to come to sometimes this prayer garden in Karen. And just different things.
Yeah.
So I said, this gentleman.
Leo.
And then I tell you, I'm going to write for you the budget so that you can see the cost of everything. So you make sure I write 1, pocket money, 300. 2, trip to Machakos, 1,000. 3, trip to Nairobi and snacks, 1,000. Okay. And then other AOB miscellaneous. I write for him. Then I push it through the door and I make sure I go to sleep before he does not. I don't want to give it to him in person.
Yes.
So I have created for him my budget and I want him to prepare for this budget.
So you've given him a plan so that he can have a plan.
Yes.
Okay.
So that he can give me the money. And it worked.
Wow.
That is how I was able to convince. That's where my sales life started and budgeting life continued.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because all that is still budgeting.
Yes.
Wow.
So I think now we've talked the stories.
Yeah.
I think it's important we go to the serious
stuff.
Yes.
All right. So there's a top line, I would say.
Okay. So now components of the budget.
Yeah, components.
What is this budget?
Yeah, what is this budgeting? So of course you're not going to budget with what you don't have.
Yeah.
So the top line is money in.
Like money that, yes, of course.
So this money in can come in different forms. If you're employed, it can be a salary, whereby every 30 days you're paid
a salary, monthly,
constant. It's constant. Of course, a salary is always constant, unless there's an increment of maybe a 10%, 15, whatever.
Which, of course, it's not.
Which is not so frequent. You'd have to maybe go do a higher course, a degree, a master, something. Then you upgraded up. Then you're able to earn more. So there's salary. And then there are people who've invested in things like SACCOs, where they earn dividends.
Okay.
So when you put your money in a SACCO, it is reinvested in other projects, or people will borrow and pay it back with an interest.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, or at the end of the year, every SACCO declares something they call a dividend.
Dividends,
which is an income, money in.
Because I've already invested now in the SACCO.
You have already invested in the SACCO. Okay. There's revenue for business people, whereby you probably are running a wholesale.
So it's pegged on my sales.
Yeah, it's pegged on your sales. So you've made a sales of 1 million, you've removed your expenses, you've paid your employees, paid yourself, kabakina, some extra money, right? There are people who are earning allowances.
E.g., explain that.
Allowances can be, maybe you're still a child or under 18. Your parents give you allowance. They tell you, if you become number 1, or if you do X and B,
And
or if
then
you do chores in the house, what you try and
100.
I'll give you 100 shillings. It's an allowance. Then you can also plan it for whatever
For
it
your
is. Yeah,
use.
for your use. So pocket money, like now when you're in school, you're given pocket
Exactly, yeah.
money. So si wewe umepangia 300 bob yako, 20 bob, sijui 30 bob, nini. Yeah. So others get interest from sales of something. You make some profits.
Or even like from
Yeah.
fixing some money
Yeah, or
somewhere.
fixing in a certain fund, and it gives you a return.
Yeah.
So all this is top line, money in. So you have to have some money coming your way so that you can budget.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've handled in.
Yeah.
But remember, on the other side, the salary, the money that you get, it never stays with you. And that leads us
Kabisa?
to, I think, the second part,
Mm.
money out.
Mm.
It's really nice to just have money. But the unfortunate bit, it has to leave. And that's where we get into expenses. And expenses is broad.
Mm.
That is money out. Okay?
Yeah.
And let's go in detail. Let's start with the hierarchy of importance. Let's go to GHC,
Boy.
1990 something. You remember geography,
that
history,
book
and
was called what?
civics?
Yeah.
Yes.
It
You
was a
remember?
blue one. I remember it.
Basic needs. Let's start there because
mm.
that's one of the most important components. So and these needs are the things you cannot
do without.
You cannot substitute. First thing is
There's food.
Let's start there. You have to pay. Food is fuel to the body. Okay.
True.
The same way you fuel a car, something.
Same
That's
way.
what you cannot do. There's no substitute.
Yeah.
Yes, you can tell me I'm doing the OMAD 1 meal a day. I'm fasting.
But you're still eating
But
something.
eventually, there's something. Even if it's water, you cannot. There's no substitute to that.
Yeah.
So in life, one of the things you'll spend is food. That's a constant.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever food it is, it's constant.
True.
Number 2, clothing. Let's even think of a minor, a child. A child who is 2 years and a child who is 7. That clothes he's wearing when 2 to 7, is it practical?
No,
it's not.
Grow, it's short,
Exactly, worn out.
Torn.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other thing is shelter. The things we're just doing it basic, just like we're taught in school.
Yeah.
You pay for rent. I don't want to just mention, but just to actually think about it. You pay for rent, okay, where to live, etc.
Yeah.
Even if you travel somewhere, you think, accommodation, where are we staying?
Yeah, exactly. There has to be
You cannot just be staying
4 walls and a roof.
Somewhere. That's a cost. So those things are irreplaceable, okay?
Yeah.
Another thing, education. The things you're
Very
telling me
key.
right now, did you acquire them for free?
How now?
That's why people go to school. That's why we have school fees. It's not for free.
Yeah, it's not for free.
And it's a whole journey. That's what I'm telling you. In the year 19, those guys will say in the year 21.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So those things are compulsory, very important that it's a cost.
You can't do without.
So we move away from those. We go to wants.
Yeah.
What do you want to have right now, Sally?
I want a new shoe.
You want a new watch?
I want a new phone.
Phone, exactly. You've just seen S26
Bus.
Ultra.
Fold 8.
Z Fold, yes.
8 is coming.
Then they had iPhone people. It's a want.
18 yeah.
I can't relate.
Can't relate.
But anyway, these are wants. Yeah. I want. It's not a must. If you don't buy that Z Fold,
I'll be still okay.
You'll still communicate, but it's not a must.
Yes.
So once you just want a body, najisikia na hiyo salted it's called salted caramel
or something.
Cake.
Yeah.
You want.
Yeah.
And
the keyword is want.
And you remember that episode we talked about the day I had that craving?
Yes.
I wanted.
You wanted.
But I didn't get, but I was still okay.
Yeah.
So these are needs wants. Then you also have now the other things about the savings.
The savings, yeah.
And explain it with that example I give about dad saying
that you had to bring something home.
This was
at
the
end
income.
of the day. Yeah.
I planned the expenses,
then
bring
back.
So in as much as there are those costs, ultimate costs, you must always remember
to save.
Put something in the pot.
For the rainy day.
Rainy day, yes.
Yeah. Because let me ask, assuming you're spending more than you're earning,
spending more than I'm earning.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay, finish the question first.
Yeah. Case scenario.
Hmm.
What would happen?
Okay, so let's say I'm earning 45,000, right? And you're saying my expenses are like 60.
60.
Already, let's go back to school math. 45,000 minus 60,000 is
A negative.
minus 15.
Mm.
So I have to look for 15,000 elsewhere. For example, if I decide to eat out the whole month instead of cooking, it's costly.
Yeah.
I have a deficit because
KFC
now,
Monday,
yes,
Java Tuesday.
exactly, or I decide to eat my rent money.
Then you live outside.
Can't live, so you play games with the landlord. But
Utakuwa unaingilia kwa dirisha ama unakuja
still,
usiku midnight na
there
usiku.
are those constants you don't joke around with. It will lead you to different things, to be honest.
Yeah.
I will borrow.
Mm-hmm.
I could ask Sally, could you sort me quick 15?
I'll send you
Send
back.
you next month.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
There's that one. Then also, so basically it leads me to a cycle of debt.
Yeah, true.
Yes. Because you see, I'm operating on constant minus
Negative 15.
Yes. And then you see, it depends also where I'm borrowing this money from. From you, I'm not going to return with interest for sure. I will not.
Yeah.
And then you say you can't every month be borrowing from Sally. So when you get tired.
You have to need plan B.
And my plan B could be I can borrow mobile money loans.
Wow.
But they attract
interest. Yes.
So I borrow the 15, but I end up paying 20. You understand?
Yeah.
So that talks about something that you always have to be within budget.
Yeah.
And most people always think that budget is for formal guys, and that's why you explain, and it's no.
No, it's for everyone.
And I want you to talk about what about people? Because most people, I remember someone was telling me, but this one is really for people with consistent income. For me, it varies.
I can't save because I don't have an income.
What would you do with such category of people?
For them, first of all, I would tell them you need to have a plan. By this, have a budget, right? Look at your expenses, just the things we've mentioned, your bills, your shelter, your food and clothing and everything. Let's say your budget is coming to 60,000.
Like in a month consistently. Expenses, you mean?
Expenses, yeah. They're coming to 60,000. But here, you're a business person, right?
Or maybe I'm in sales.
Or you're in sales.
Remember, I'm paid on commission.
You're paid on commission. So it means they're good, bad month. So there's a good month where you're earning 120, which is twice your expenses, right?
So,
and there's a bad month where you're earning 45,000, which is way below. So what happens? So what I would say, one thing is you stick to your plan, stick to your budget. Don't be that person when this month you're having 120, una spend 120. You get, stick to your 60, then save this 60. You can put it in a short investment fund, an MMF, somewhere where you can access it when you're earning 45. As in,
okay, when I'm having shortfall.
Yeah, you're putting a buffer. For a shortfall day, you have somewhere where you can run to. Usikue ati juu budget, juu sasa hiyo mwezi uko na 120 today.
We have to show them, they're gonna know.
Martha, let's go.
They must know.
We buy shoes, we go eat out, we've gone for a holiday. You've spent like literally the whole amount of money. So when the 45,000 payday comes, what will happen? You will start borrowing, go back to those, what are they called? Those apps.
Yeah.
You start paying interest and all. Then it becomes a whole lot of a mess.
Hey, but Sally, you're saying, okay, I know, and to be honest, even our viewers, engage with us. It's hard sometimes.
I know, it's hard. Temptations.
It's hard, that's when everyone is calling you. But that's why, again, you have to create your own self-discipline.
Yeah.
Because I can be like, hey, Sally, let's go to this place. I've done it before at times. You don't have money. Sometimes it's hard to say, but create an excuse.
Yeah.
Because if you go and spend like that, already you don't have that money that month.
Yeah.
You know what the consequence will be.
You already know you're borrowing. You already knowing you're going to dip into something.
And when you had asked me if I budget, and I said yes, there's also the reverse whereby you budget now with what is left. which is a very big mistake because I know these are my expenses. You already know, and that's
Let's
why
go back to our 60,000. You already know you need 60.
I know I need the 60, but I'll do this budget late
Baadaye.
next week.
After usha spend.
As if you're not going to spend over the weekend, which is wrong. So you must do the budget in
First.
advance, not after. You've eaten. Now let's go and check what is left. Rent
Then-
gone. Umekula rent.
Ah,
Exactly. You don't know.
I would have to think
You
deep,
don't know
but
because
yeah.
you plan.
Yeah.
And it's leading us to our next conversation.
Mm.
Okay, you've told me the revenue, the expenses. So
Money
how
in.
can I do this? That's a 20 practicals. How do I do this budget?
You tell me, how do you do yours?
Okay, me, I'm an old school person.
Mm-hmm.
There's like and please, budgeting, please. I know I have OCD. It is not ripping off papers and calculating and dishing them out. It is about consistency and record keeping.
Yeah.
I have a book that I have been using since 2018, page by page, faithfully.
Yeah.
Meaning I can go back when I was earning maybe 45
and
I
track
can
back.
see how I was saving 1,000 sometimes, you understand?
Yeah.
But I'm able to track, to
Yeah.
see the growth so that you also know how to deal with money grows.
Yeah.
There are those constants. Now let's go practical. A manual, pen and paper. I know maybe we are being paid on 31st. On 29th, I'll create some time. Sit down alone.
By yourself.
Alone and not with company. You put your income there and then I write expenses. Now, there are those expenses that don't change. Let's talk about them. Okay?
They're normal, yeah.
Rent.
Standard.
Your landlord will not say, hey, si uniongezeka kitu. It is rare.
Yeah.
That is a
Atakupatia
constant.
notice, yeah.
It's a constant.
Yeah.
Okay? Maybe your food, etc. There's an average, Okay? Things like salon. Unless I'm going to, I don't know to do what, color and all those things.
Yeah.
But there's
a constant. Yeah.
Okay? The other thing, tithe also.
Tithe, yeah.
If I know, but that depends if, let's say, my income is regular or irregular.
Yeah.
You do whatever percent you usually do and you list it.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe there's that house shopping.
Yeah.
Easy, now that's where you come to miscellaneous.
Hapo
Like
ndio
a
shida.
ice cream.
Hapo ndio shida iko.
But please, before coming to the miscellaneous, please budget with the other important things. Maybe you have
first.
school fees.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Transport.
Yes.
My friend, will you be walking to work? And that's why I'm saying budget, plan the money. Don't let it plan you.
Yeah.
Plan before.
Yeah,
So me, I'm
very
a manual
important.
person. Pen and paper, I write, cancel, tick, tick, tick. And they'll have your line for savings also.
And also the newer generation, the Gen Z may not relate to that. They can use an Excel.
Yeah, like the online Google Sheets.
Yeah. And you can use it and it will do
It's
very
important.
good well.
Yeah,
for
it's
you.
important because even, yes, whatever age, you might find some of them a pen and paper. Fine, I like a tab, etc. The good thing, like the Google Sheets, like you've mentioned, it's important. You'll have, this was January 2026, February 2026, March, April, all the way as you're going across, you can be able to reference back. Okay?
Yeah.
Then you plan after your miscellaneous. Maybe this week, I need to replace some of my office shoes.
Yeah.
So I have a budget for it. So you will not have that budget for office shoes recurring every
month. Yeah. No, of course.
You will not.
Yeah.
Okay.
You will be able to plan well.
Yeah, exactly.
Very important.
Yeah.
So
yeah, basically,
those are the basics.
What I will say is take away from this episode. Budgeting is for all.
Yeah.
We're not really taught this thing in school that so when you get your first job, do this.
Yeah, you're not.
Do it on your own now.
Yeah.
But you can do it even for those who have kids, etc. Teach them,
yeah.
Give them their 100, 200 and tell them this should last you. If you see 1 minute, they're like, Dad, please. That's how you know there's a problem. So correct it as early as possible.
Even give them a piggy bank.
Yes.
Or something. They can be putting their 10 bob there. Or a good scenario is you can tell them, if you wash your dishes, you want extra money because maybe they have finished their money or they need something. You tell them, today wash dishes for me. I'll give you 50 bob.
Yes.
Clean the shoes. I'll give 50 bob. You see, it's also going to train them to be responsible and they will earn the money and you'll teach them how to budget for it. So it becomes easy.
Yeah. Then the other thing also, just teach them to be accountable.
Yeah.
accountable, like, okay, do fine, I've given you free, you're free. If you want to go and buy 2 packets of fries, it's okay, but I am expecting this in return.
Yeah.
So they cultivate the habit of the income has come. These are the revs.
Yeah.
I mean the expenses.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, there's something that must come home.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
do it early. And even for those who have never done it, because you might assume that adults
They have
it all.
it the whole year.
You know,
It's not always planned.
yes, but you know the reality, I think, because we deal with clients from time to time, most people don't budget, and that's where the problem is.
Very.
You spend, then you come back, wow, let me make this now fit.
Yeah.
It's like having a
Yaani
small
umebakia na hivi na
this
unataka ifit
balance.
hivi.
Why? That is not budget. Don't do the reverse.
Yeah.
Plan it from the beginning. Don't let it plan you.
Very
And
true.
remember, the revenues are different. You may not have mentioned all of them,
Yeah.
but it's any income coming in. I could be, maybe I have a spouse, maybe I'm a housewife.
Yeah,
We've not
you're
talked
being
about
given
that.
allowance also.
I'm being given an allowance, okay? I have money coming in. Maybe I'm the one to do the shopping, etc. So you plan. So it's not about being employed, self-employed. It's so long as money is coming
in.
I could be a beneficiary from a trust fund.
Transfer,
And then
baby.
every month I have upkeep.
Upkeep, yes.
So I have expenses.
Yes.
Same thing.
So plan.
This is what I get. These are the expenses.
Yeah.
Put something aside.
Yeah.
Yes. So budgeting is for
Everyone.
all. 0 to
99 years.
Amen. Thanks, guys. See you on the next episode.
See you on the next episode. Thank you.